what you're running from. Till you forget what you're running toward. Till you forget what you're running for. What you're running for. Until you're lost in the mixture of the feeling and the sound. Oh, you lonely, find that you're lost until you're lost in what you found. Sometimes you just gotta run, sometimes you just gotta run, sometimes you just gotta run, sometimes you run. Till you forget what you're running from, till you forget what you're running toward, till you forget what you're running for, what you're running for. Until you're lost in the mixture of the feeling and the sound. Oh, you lonely, find that you're lost until you're lost in what you found. Oh, you lonely, find that you're lost until you're lost in what you found. Oh, my doe brothers and my doe sisters, greetings, much love. How you feeling today? Welcome to the Jetson Fleet. I'm Jerry the Tree Whiz. I'm really excited to be hanging out with you guys today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the whole thing. We actually put out a Christmas video, but we didn't end up posting it because we were in the Christmas spirit, and I just figured we'd let you guys be yourselves and live the dream of your own Christmas dream, whatever that may be. Today I want to pop into some Bobby Sue tech. I've been going through a few things. I may do the Bobby Sue versus everything video. I know a few of you guys said you would like to see that, but I would actually rather condense it all and give you some more valuable tips than just showing you her facing against everybody else. But we're going to see how that goes. I've had a chance to play with Bobby Sue quite a bit. Haven't really been playing competitively with her, not really trying to build a deck around Bobby Sue or anything. These last two defeats are actually pretty good to look at. What's up, Boss Next? How's it going? Thoughts on Bobby Sue? You're actually a perfect person. I'm looking to get some input on what you guys think about the card. I noticed some key takeaways are she shouldn't die to snipe if everything's appropriately leveled, and that's a big deal because Mr. Boom, who's also the same price, does die to snipe, which is a pretty big deal. Another thing that I've noticed is she will retarget. She doesn't get locked onto one thing. You'll notice in this, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? You'll notice in this replay that Bobby Sue retargets. She'll be shooting the commander, and then she goes over and starts shooting the bees in the middle of the attack. Dude, I saw you comment on, actually it wasn't you. But yeah, thoughts on Bobby Sue. Is she viable? Is she strong? The numbers look pretty decent when you actually just take a look at the damage that she's able to crank out and kind of the, yo, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? TG Super in the chat. Health too low. Yeah, it's interesting, right? She could use some more health, even though she doesn't have as much health as Repairman Dan. He's a very high health card, extremely tanky card. Let me turn this volume down here a little bit. It's a little loud. But yeah, she doesn't die to snipe, which is a big takeaway. But yeah, maybe we could buff the health a little bit because even though she is essentially $2, she does the damage of a equally leveled Buck and takes half damage from Buck, which I find that's a kind of a meta interaction that's kind of interesting. The main takeaways though is that she does retarget, where if you had $2 on one target, they would not retarget unless you play a mine. Those types of troops will always retarget on mines, which I think is a good call by the devs. But yeah, $2, if they were shooting the commander, one wouldn't change to go take out the bees, which I think that already happened in this replay. Really, I'm just showing this. This is all downhill from here, so we can go ahead and get out of here. But we'll just see the damage she does on this tower by herself. And she's not appropriately leveled, too. She's a lower level than I should have at a level 10. But she did good work on that tower there. I think I could have had that match, but I was just focusing on how Bobby Sue was doing for the tower. I wasn't going to do this video live, but I realized it's not one that really has too many edits. So I figured we'd hang out and do a live stream. And I'm going to play a couple matches with her as well. But in this next one, I got another good replay right here. So a health, let's take a look at her health real quick though. So she should have 3,300 health is what we should be looking at. And she doesn't die to a snipe, which does 2830. So snipe kills an appropriate level mini-mander. Snipe kills most of the units that are damage dealers, like Mr. Boom. I think Major Fire. Actually, I think maybe not. Maybe Major Fire. I have a low-leveled Major Fire, so it's hard for me to do that math. I keep saying the term developer build. I would love to get that and do all the math, but I have a feeling they're probably getting some math nailed down on their end. Let's take a look at Repairman Dan. He's extremely tanky, but I think if you gave that much health to Bobby Sue, she may be a little too strong, because you guys remember when Buck was in every deck, so it could be... yeah, it could. Oh, yeah. What's up, Threevil? I just watched your video on Bobby Sue. So, what do you think? What do you find in the uses of her for? Offensive, defensive, or just kind of a good mix of both? She does I've had a pretty good time using Disco Ray and Bobby Sue to take something out, and then use her for a counter push. Okay, good to know. Thank you, dude. That's good. I thought Major Fire should die to snipe. That does make sense. So she doesn't die to snipe. That is important. That's one of the big things. Does she need some more health? I don't know. Let's see this. Let's just hop into a match. This deck, that's supposed to be Caveman, not Bobby Sue. And this deck wrecks. I'm super confident with it when I have Caveman in there. I get so much benefit from the extra spell damage. I drill cycle so much because that extra 20% damage is pretty brutal. It does over 3,000 damage to the towers when I have Cozy. And I'm about to get that level 3 airstrike, which is just so strong. But here's one interesting thing to note. Bobby Sue does die to airstrike. Now let's take a look at this. Her health, 3,300 is what it should be when she's appropriately leveled. And this only does, let's say if I leveled it up, it did over 2,000 damage. So Slayer damage is a massive increase to troops, over 1,000 extra damage because she had 3,300 health. This only does 2,000 damage, but because it's Slayer, it does more damage to troops. Let's see what you say here. I find her better as defensive so far. I'm trying to find the best decks possible for her right now, but when she gets to the tower, it's deadly. Yeah, it is. In that last replay, that just happened. Let me just jump into one. We'll kind of talk it out as we go. I'm happy with how this season went for me. I'm not going to really try to push too much further, but next season, I'm going in. The Cozy skin has actually grown on me so much. I don't think it's strong. I'm not recommending it over anything else, but I absolutely love playing it for some strange reason. I'm loving the fake out these days too. Like, oh, what are we doing here? Oh, you disabling me, huh? That's fun. Okay, and this is when we need Bobby Sue. Oh, I don't like that she split her damage there. I wanted her to go straight. All right, I got to get an airstrike on that. That was way too much damage to take from that. Not fun at all. Let's bear trap him. No, we got you. But not where we wanted to. Good B play. Nice to see Last Laugh. Looks like it does damage from the air to the ground. That's pretty cool. I really like that skin. Very cool. I really want to save my mini-man. Oh, alright. You got my rage tower just in time before I hit that play. This is the wrong play of Bobby Sue, but this is not... Oh, actually, this will be cool to see. The Last Laugh. Oh, it'd be cool if I had my... With Bobby Sue, I should put on my Command Dracula skin. What? I did not click my Rage Tower? What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, well, this is a bust. So I like that Bobby Sue splits damage, but I also don't like that Bobby Sue split her damage there. It's going to be very interesting to kind of get the hang Yeah, I hope I'm a Spell Cycle god soon. I love Spell Cycle. In other games, I think it's a cheesy playstyle, but in this, I just like it. Come on, take down the bees. Jeez, this guy's doing great. Oh, look at that. I overclocked my overclock. I do enjoy doing live matches when I'm playing a little more competitively. I don't always think it's best to do these sort of Bobby Sue exploration type tech things here, but really I was just curious to get your opinions on this. I know a lot of the people who watch this channel are probably more pros than I am, so I'm just curious what you guys think about the card. I'm not digging this. I just want this match to be over so I can change something up. I'm just going to throw it. I'm not having a good time. Good game, sir. Alright, let me read the chat real quick.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, the new January update. I'm so excited for everything that is on the way. A whole new season is coming up. Very excited about that. With Bobby Sue, what should we change out for this? I know the dev team is on a little bit of a break right now. They mentioned that when I was speaking to Hyro in that video. They said they were kind of taking a Christmas break. So I imagine they're going to take a little break, and then they're going to come back with the update news, talk about what next season's going to be, give us those little 3 sneak peek videos that they always seem to do, which will be fun. Yeah, I'm just going to take Bobby Sue out of the deck and play one round the way this deck is supposed to be. A redemption match, y'all. I like Bobby Sue, but not for Spell Cycle. Costs too much money. Oh.
Dance, shower, repeat. Shower is optional.
Grumpy Flare from Darksiders. He's going to have 2 extra dough in his dough barrel. I'm going to have 20% more spell damage. Uh-oh, is he abandoning? Some people don't like to be on TV. We haven't gotten any chance to flute yet. See, that's what happened. Didn't want to be on TV. Sometimes I wonder if the whole abandoned match thing is to try to find an easier matchup.
Time to win.
I see the new card. I think they showed it. I don't want to talk too much about it yet. I haven't had any information that you guys don't know. I'm just waiting to speculate. Looks like some sort of truck or something, I think. I think you can see it in there. I know I've seen it somewhere. You guys think the next card will be legendary, epic, common? I think we're due for an epic card pretty soon. We haven't seen a new epic card released in the game in a little while.
I dance because I can.
All right. This is a very talented player. Always a very good game. I typically don't win, but I'm telling you, this deck is nasty. Oh, yeah. I do know that Bobby Sue is viable, but I don't know if she is meta yet. I'm very curious to see how that plays out because 5 dough is so expensive in this game. You really have to get your money's worth. All right, so I know how this is going to go. We've got a killbot, which means I'm going to have to be heavy-handed on a lot of things, actually. Invisible killbot, huh? Oh, he banished it. Gotcha. This isn't going to be fun at all. All right, so we're just going to have to go ahead in here. He knew. People know the mini-man to rage tactic these days, man. It's not... You can't surprise somebody with it. Oh, I see what you got going on here, homie. Let's go. I'm going to have to snipe this. I cannot have this hanging out. This is a cool playstyle he's got going here. Okay, it looks like he still keeps Bloodthirst even after being discoed. Man, I'm going to have a hard time with this. Alright, alright, alright. Not digging it, not digging it. Yep, not digging it. Man, I am in trouble. I needed to get that mini-mander down before the rage, but I gotta stick it out. I have to kill this. Gosh, man. That level 7 killbot just hung on by a drip of health. Heal. Man, if we can just keep defending, I can double drill cycle at the end, and we'll pull this one out. No, I can't. Dang it. That's awful. Repairman Dan just lost me the battle. Yep, he's got this one in the bag. He has got this in the bag. That's what I needed you to do right there. I needed that. There we go. Let's shred this killbot. Man, that Repairman Dan just crushed me. Awful. Alright, so I'm just going to have to be a savage here. Dang, man. This is a well-built deck. Killbot, Vanish, Bloodthirst. I mean, I'm having to do everything I can to take out these killbots. And then now he's going to mander me. Well played, Johnny Bell. I like this deck. This was fun. Good game, good game. This could be interesting, though. Chompers takes half health every time he hits. Dang, man. I am super bummed about that Repairman Dan. I need to have something in this deck to take that out because it's the biggest problem I seem to have with this. Got my rage. Let's just go. I'm just going all in here. Ah, screw you, Chompers. Screw that teleport, too. And screw Repairman Dan. Die, Dan, die. Run, baby. Run, baby. Run. Alright, I have to do overclock. I have to heal. Get this down. Come on, baby. We got to drill. Oh, then there's game. He got me there. Good game. Almost pulled him back. That was fun. Yeah, a legendary building would be cool. That's not an... Yeah, you're right. That's actually pretty smart. And I agree with the dude there where she's got the same problem as Mr. Boom. Not enough health to support 5 dough. And it's not even just about the whole surviving snipe thing. She just goes down kind of quickly. But it's another one of those things. I did not really like it when Buck was everywhere all over the place. So I could feel like Bobby Sue's going to be a difficult card to get in the right place. The way that she changes targets is what makes her so unique. I'm still here, guys. Hold on. Don't call me when I'm live streaming. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I've got an epic video coming out on Wednesday, and we've got something else special for you guys coming on Friday, y'all. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think I am going to do the Bobby Sue versus all cards. I'm still debating on it. I've got some other big things coming in the way. Some of the things with... yeah, dude, Killbot could use a nerf. I think that, yeah, not... Actually, you're right. It's the radius. It should not kill things on the side. When I'm using Killbot, I love that it does that. But, yeah, some things about Killbot make it frustrating, but it's the frustrating things that make this game epic. Like the whole jetpack and just, I don't know. There's just so many things you can do to stop something. So when something gets on your nerves, you can always play a different way. But yeah, Killbot is a little all over. What's up, Sweaty? I'm actually just about to wrap things up here. But yeah, it was a semi-productive live stream, but I love being here with you guys from the bottom of my heart to the top of my head. I truly love each and every one of y'all. Excited about the new year. Excited to get some time going. I just got back home from being out of town and looking forward to this week in the world